This is Anderson Penn's podcast episode 122 for Tuesday, September 23rd, 2014. This is Brian.
This is Lisa.
This is the Anderson Penn's Radio Network.
You might notice it's a little different here behind us, and we're like next to each other.
We're in the same speaking
room.
Terms.
There you go. We're getting ready for the Dallas Penn Show, and we figured it would kind of kill two birds with one stone. We don't have to leave the store to go home and do the podcast, and everybody's always asking for some kind of podcast from the store, so here you go.
Here it is.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! And thanks for joining, and we will see you next week. No,
That's not funny.
That's not funny. So this is the, I guess, the Dallas Penn Show
Oh my God.
edition.
Big D, baby. Big D, isn't that what they call it?
I don't know. Is that what they call it?
Well, apparently we've been saying Raleigh wrong.
We've been saying Raleigh wrong. I'm working on it for 2015.
Yeah. I like Raleigh. Anyway, Dallas is a killer show.
One of our favorites on the circuit.
You say that every time.
Oh, it is. It's one of our top. I guess my top 5 shows. Just friendly. It's a decent show. It's grown over the last few years. We've talked about that before, but so you want to go through the details and see what's anything else?
Our details or the show details?
Well, the show details.
Show details.
Yeah.
The show, I guess, has a pre-show get-together on Thursday evening. Luckily, we will be there for that. What's it say?
Nothing. Just move it.
Oh, okay. And in past years, it's been really fun. It's a nice way to kind of start the show. Not too many people are set up on Thursday night. Friday morning is the big start. Starts early. 8 o'clock is dealer setup, and then the show opens at 10, and it's a long day. It goes until 8.
8 p.m. So
yeah.
Bring comfy shoes.
Absolutely, absolutely. But at 8 o'clock, most people go to the bar or the restaurant.
Wait, you make it sound like a bunch of drunks or
No.
something.
What
We're going to the bar.
What time is it? Because we're going to talk food.
It's 8:04.
Who had 8:04?
We're at 8:04. You win.
The dumplings at the bar are killer.
You know, we've been talking about it for a week, and then I've been thinking about it for
totally
about 2 weeks.
Jones and Versa.
And they have this little kind of a spicy.
It's hot. It's not for the timid.
It's got a little kick to it. It's not too bad,
no.
But it's got a little kick to it. It's really really enjoyable little sauce that it comes with.
The bartenders have been there for years, and they are amazing, good at what they do, and saucy. They're just kind of feisty.
They are feisty.
We like it a lot. A lot of the other food is really good. The local beer is excellent.
Yeah, what is the name of the local beer?
It's something unpronounceable.
Something unpronounceable. Someone in the chat's gonna
but
come
it's
up with it. But
very,
it's very tasty.
Yep.
Goes good with the dumplings.
And that's a great way to end the evening. And then Saturday. See, now on a laptop, I can't watch the chat, so I'm all like, you're laughing and I have no clue. But Saturday the show opens at 9. Yeah, right. And then there are a number of really awesome seminars on Saturday. Michael Kovacs, Michael's going to be there again. Michael Kovacs is doing selecting stationery for personal letters, big into the handwriting of the actual letters focus. And then, oh my gosh, Michael Sull is going to do a seminar. Whatever you do, don't miss that.
I'm going to be busy at the show, by the way. I forgot to mention.
Awesome.
At around 11-ish, I'm going to have to step away from the table.
If you've never met Michael Sull, he's this very sweet man. Always wears a bow tie and usually a matching vest.
Yeah.
Apparently he designs bow ties, and then the company that makes the bow ties for him often makes him a matching vest. He's just so sweet and so nice and amazingly talented. And then at 12:30, there is a repair seminar by the one, the only Mr. Joel Hamilton. And then Susan Bowen and Laura Chandler at 1:45 are going to do a seminar. They are from Penn World. So that will be interesting.
Trends in modern pens. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to record that.
I hope so. That would be a
would be neat
idea.
to see. Yeah.
And then on Saturday the show closes at 5. So from 9 to 5 on Saturday.
There is some
Sunday.
mention of there's going to be a small room on Sunday. There are no details on the site as of yet. I forget what the details are, but if you are going to be around, there will be some vendors available on Sunday, but if you're thinking of whether or not you're going to go on Saturday or Sunday,
go Saturday.
Go Saturday because everybody will be there Saturday.
Yeah. A number of people don't do Sunday for different reasons. Some go to church. A number of vendors, I think we've got 2 pastors,
yeah,
2
at
or
least
3, who are never there on Sunday. And a lot of people use that Sunday to travel home,
day,
so they don't have to take extra time off from work. Anyway.
You can't predict it in advance, Wayne.
So awesome show. One of the other things that we like is, believe it or not, we like the drive. It's 1,100 miles, so it's one of our longer ones. What? You're gonna stab yourself with a bomb?
No.
It's a nice drive. In Oklahoma, they have this weird thing where you get on the expressway, you pay a toll when you get off, and then you go a little further and you go to another highway and they give you money back. It's so cool.
I mean, we can figure out how to do this right. We can make money just driving around the highway in Oklahoma.
And of course the Big Indian.
The Big Indian, yes.
We love that.
Which is right after when they pay you to get off the highway.
It's just right there. It's got to be, what, 20 feet tall?
At least,
it's huge.
At least 20, 30 feet tall. Big Indian. I keep wanting to get a picture of it, but there's no way to get a picture of it without going across the street toward the
toll booth.
Toward the toll booth. So
and it's all blocked off, so you can't like stand on its foot or anything. So it's really not worth it. Well, to be like right there, you can't sit on the fence or stand on his foot or whatever. So, but it's cool. And then of course we stop at the Allen Outlet Mall, which is, I don't know, 20 minutes away from the hotel.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close.
We always think it's longer than it is, depending on traffic. But it's a nice place to stop. We usually walk around the entire plaza. It's a big outdoor mall, and we have a good time.
Yeah, and the weather looks like it's going to be nice. So hopefully we won't have to deal with too much bad weather.
Yeah.
So nice and sunny. And actually, it's been a little colder here in Wisconsin, so it'd be nice to get down to Dallas and
warm up a little
bit. So
it hasn't been too bad, but yeah, it'll be nice, that one last little Indian summer thing before winter.
Please.
But, it's a really interesting show. The organizers have done a great job of growing the show. You don't really ever have much of a lag in traffic. Mm-hmm. There's always somebody around.
Well promoted.
It's not crazy chaotic busy like DC, but there's just a nice steady flow of people, and whether it's vendors coming around to chit-chat, or customers or friends from the area who pop in to say hi. I think there are a couple grandbabies who might come to see me. Not our grandbabies. Like Alan might bring his...
We're going to have a little talk now, aren't we?
So, you know, we have a number of people who we only see in Dallas, and so we're looking forward to seeing them.
My good friend Presnell Wood.
We love Presnell.
Let's see, last year, every pen I bought last year was $50. I don't know how that happened, but I bought several, at least 3 or 4 pens that were $50, including an Evans hump filler, a very, very unusual thumb filler made by Aiken Lambert, but for Laclede, St. Louis, kind of a stationery store, so personal type of pen. And I got a John Holland eyedropper in the box with the eyedropper for $50. So I'm going to try to keep that. And I think I got Sterling Schaefer ring tops last year for $50 each.
You might have.
I did. I know I did.
We got a couple things in the auction.
We
too.
did. Yeah, and that's the other thing I was going to mention. I was leading up to is that silent auction they have is outrageous. It's bigger every year.
It's amazing.
And it's
a different format than most auctions.
Yeah, you got to make sure to keep going out there, and if you don't have the high bid, then there was a couple pieces that we really wanted. There was a nice Michael Saul piece that Lisa wanted, and I was trying to run out there to try to get jack the price up because I knew she wanted it, and I was too late. Somebody else had won it, it's cool. And there was what 100. Was there 100 lots?
I think so. It's definitely gotten bigger every year.
And those are all donations too.
Yes. The other nice thing about the Dallas Pen Club is that they keep the entrance fees for attendees and the table fees very, very reasonable because the silent auction helps support all of this, as well as the coffee, which is heavenly.
Yes.
Thank you for coffee.
Black.
Creamer and sugar.
I don't know why she wants to.
Sweet and low creamer. Yep. But the club sponsors all of that, and the silent auction takes care of it, and it's wonderful.
Oh, nice. Mr. Matsuyama looks like he's going to be there. Thanks, John.
Well, we're going to have some other people, too. We get to meet a Retro 51 rep, Jennifer. I'm super stoked about that. And Noodlers will be there. John Gillette and Carol will be there, so we'll get to meet them. It's so fun for us to be able to...
It's a great show.
Well, and also to meet people in person, talk to them all the time on the phone. Let's see, we've got a dinner date or a drinks date on Thursday.
Okay.
What are we doing Friday?
I have no idea. We're eating dumplings.
Yes, we are.
I'm getting double.
It's never enough.
Just for me.
Yeah. What else is who else is usually there? We've got Kenro will be there.
Kenro will be there. Yeah.
I'm picturing it on the wall. You've got Kenro. You've got Bryant Greer will be there.
Susan Worth.
Jimmy will be there.
Right Jimmy,
I love Jimmy.
Jimmy Doloff.
Joel and Cheryl from Ink
We're
Pen.
usually right behind us.
We're next to us. Depends on how they have us.
Yeah, what did we do? Did we do 6 tables last year?
Oh my God, maybe.
Oh, so we're down to 5.
I think so.
Yeah, so they were behind us last year. So
Fresno's there. Mike Walker's there.
Yep.
Larry Bettinghouse. He's so funny.
Yeah, Mike he usually brings a collection of pens and just for display, he sets them out on the table.
Just for people to drool over.
Rose Glow balances and Carmine balances, and he's got I think he had a Conklin collection or something last year that was just outrageous. So.
And then Lucas may be there.
Oh, excellent! Yeah. It'd be good to see him. We met him last year for the first time in person. Or no, you met him the year before. But.
Yeah. Anyway, just a ton of great people, and when you go, and you should go, it's just a wonderful opportunity to see things, to hold things, to try them, hold them in your hand. It's amazing what a difference holding a pen in your hand can be versus just trying to shop online. My big problem is keeping an eye on you. The Bylers will be there. You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. I talked with Mike today, and Mike was, as I was texting Mike, he was putting together a package for me and a special surprise for you. He has a special surprise for you.
It's usually like I got pencils one year. Thanks, honey. No, the Bylers are great. Who else is going to be there?
I know I'm forgetting like 50 people.
I know. Charles and Angela are going to be there. I'm excited to meet them. So.
Perry Kearney is going to be there.
Oh, I love Perry. Perry and Danny.
And Danny Fudge. Yep. So there will be repairs on site. Pandemonium will be there. Yeah.
And Mike Matsuyama. That's going to be awesome.
I need to dig out some pens to.
Beautiful.
Send him.
Tim, are you going to be there?
Franklin Christoph will be there.
Oh, Franklin Christoph for sure. Very excited. Speaking of.
And I think Eddie G is going to be there even.
He couldn't go to D.C., so he might be able to. Yeah, I think we're going to deliver something.
We are. Eddie G is going to be there. Of course he is.
Awesome.
I asked him earlier. I forgot we were delivering.
Awesome.
It's in the box already, Eddie. Don't worry about
it. Yeah. John Nozel's asking about beer.
Beer? Yeah, sure.
Local beer is great.
Pass it through. Right. Best I can do right now is Diet Mountain Dew.
That's gross. So it's just really a fun show, and it's interesting because it's a Friday, Saturday. A lot of them are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No Jenny, no pumpkin. That's weird. Couldn't do it. But Friday is very well attended because they keep it open long enough for people to come after work.
Yeah, it is nice. I like that they do that late. Like that's really, really a smart move. You're going to have it for 2 days. Give people a chance to go home, eat, come to the show.
Yeah. Makes for a long day, but you don't really notice it. So, awesome.
So, and I've always bought really cool pens in Dallas.
Yep. In fact, one year I bought you a pen and I hid it in the top compartment of the cooler. We have a good time.
Always hiding stuff on me.
You can't have it right away.
I got a Swan, maybe Todd Swan in the box.
Yep.
About 2 years ago, which was really with chatelaine and gold-filled chatelaine and the chain and the whole works. So always really good stuff to be found down there.
Mm-hmm. And then we leave Saturday night. We're usually it's usually Tim Pearson, Susan Worth,
and us,
kind of racing to not be the last one out.
I don't think Tim ever races. Tim doesn't race, so.
No. But the hotel staff doesn't usually bother us as long as they see we're actively packing.
Well, I hope they don't bother us this year.
They better not.
There was a little incident last year. So.
Was it last year? It was 2 years ago.
I thought it was last year.
I thought it was 2 years ago.
There was an incident.
It didn't involve us. We were good. But anyway, it's nice to be able to take our time and drive home Saturday night and get home Sunday and sleep in our own beds Sunday night to start work Monday morning.
Yep. So and we're leaving Dave with all the good stuff. No.
Dave's gonna have stuff.
Dave's gonna have a good
selection. In fact, I'm
stuff,
sorry that the show is this weekend because Appleton is having this huge car show and Oktoberfest.
Yeah, Oktoberfest was 100,000 people walking right in front of the store and. So and cool cars too. So I know
cool.
John Belly, who's not gonna make it, would really appreciate that. But.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
It.
Is that it? Is that our pre-show wrap-up?
It's going to be a killer show. You should go, and we're going to have a blast.
Go. Okay.
Yep. Well, I mean, we always have an adventure. 1 year, was it twice? We got stopped on the highway. 1 year it was for 2 hours.
Yeah, 1 year was for 2 hours.
And then, was it last year we were stopped for about an hour, and remember that guy next to us left his truck?
Oh, yeah, he left his truck.
Traffic is stopped in the middle of the night.
You just got up
and everybody's parked. And I don't know where this Yahoo in a pickup truck next to us, I think he was still like in his pajamas or something. And he just wanted to see what the excitement was about, which was kind of stupid.
It was kind of hillbilly.
Yeah,
what it was.
He was just like weird. And then he left his truck, and I don't know where he went. And we started to doze off, and then all the trucks in front of us start to turn back on, and we all start to move. And this guy in his pickup truck he's left his truck. The truck is in the middle of the road, and people are just driving around it. I don't know where he went.
Ziegenbach, that's the name of the beer. Thank you.
Oh, that was yummy.
Love it.
Awesome.
And I'll probably have to be reminded of that when I get there.
Ziegenbach. Got it. Okay.
So.
Awesome.
All right, so we're going to keep this short tonight. Let's mention a few things that are in the store, perhaps.
Yes. We were talking about Franklin Christoph earlier. This beautiful baby. All right. The Franklin Christoph 03. Is it the Iterium?
The Iterium.
I don't even bother with it. I just call it beautiful. Sorry, Scott. So we do have a couple of these left. If you will be in Dallas, we are happy to deliver it. We haven't actually packed them yet, so I'm not sure how many we're leaving here with Dave and how many we're bringing with us. So if you're looking for one, order it, and we will deliver it to you.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, glad to finally get those in. We got a small shipment in.
Not even all of them.
Yeah.
So.
more to come soon, but we have a few.
Yeah. What else do we have?
Also this week,
big excitement. The TWSBI Classic now posts.
Wait, hang on. I'm not used to doing this side by side.
Yeah. It now has a new piston knob, and we have changed all of them. And there is also a video on.
Yeah, I just put a video up a couple days ago on how to replace it yourself. If you already have a Classic, you can contact TWSBI at twisbyinc@gmail.com, and I believe you can purchase a new knob for a very nominal price, and then we'll send it to you. And it's pretty simple. So I put a video out there how to replace, take the piston unit out, and.
But the beautiful part is, I know you hate that, but it's to show you can flip it around.
What is that?
It now posts, and that's amazing. I may now have to steal one of these for myself.
I do like. Well, you see why I took our tester as a broad nib, right?
So that I wouldn't want it.
So that now that it posts, it's mine. So moving right along.
I think we need to hold that up again. We had some requests.
Yeah, and then show the cap.
Yeah.
So the cap's got just a little bit of.
Just a little bit of white.
That cream.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Franklin Christoph logo on the top. Scott does a beautiful job.
Yeah.
We've had our.
Actually, I haven't even seen one of these.
We've had our prototypes for a month and a half or so, and it's just gorgeous. Every time I take it out to use it, it's amazing. So. All right.
All right. What else? We got a couple other things. We got some new Visconti in and up.
We do, and Brian is drooling over this stuff.
The Visconti Divina in black, the big guy. Sterling silver strips on the barrel.
And didn't you put up a video on how they're made?
Yeah, somebody on Reddit had posted a video on how the Divina was made.
It was
it's fascinating. So I posted that on Twitter. So we got the Divina. The large in black, and then there are two new colors. There's what's called the Royal Brown. It's kind of hard to see. It's a dark brown marble.
It's kind of a chocolatey color, but it's got some really nice depth and marbling to it.
And this is the midi size, so it's a little bit smaller, but it's really a pretty decent size. Where sometimes this maxi size is a little bit.
Big.
I mean, the barrel itself is huge, and then you throw on the cap, and it gets pretty big. So we got the MIDI.
Jonathan's saying I grabbed that pen from you.
And then, are we at 27 minutes yet? Because here is the, believe it or not, the
ballpoint.
The Divina Royal Blue, or is it Imperial Blue?
Gorgeous blue.
Gorgeous blue. Ballpoint. The fountain pen is back-ordered, so. But I said I have to have it. It's stunning. We'll have it in Dallas. You can see it.
You had to have a ballpoint?
I had to have this color. This is just. I think it's.
Alert the media, Brian. Had to have a ballpoint.
No. I didn't put it in my pocket or anything. No, I think it's a gorgeous dark kind of a dusty blue almost.
Like a denim blue.
Denim blue, yeah. It's really pretty. So and the fountain pen must be back ordered because that's the one I want for myself. But.
Well, Christmas isn't here yet.
Christmas isn't here.
So.
But you've got one more Visconti, and I've got one more. And then
you have one more?
I do have one more.
Oh, you do. One of the other things that we saw in D.C. that I really like, and I'm not a pink girl at all, is the new Venus. And it's hard to see. It's a dusty pink with, what do they call it, a red gold or a rose
gold.
A rose gold trim that's absolutely gorgeous. They're talking about what?
Oh, you said the pen in their face.
Oh.
You're like, yeah, here's the pen.
So anyway, it's a really pretty pen. I was very impressed with it.
It is nice. It is nice.
We had been emailed some pictures previously by our sales rep, and it just didn't thrill me. But when we got to see it in person, it's much prettier. So.
Yeah. And then there's one more that's brand new,
it's kind of
and this I really like. It's the Michelangelo Back to Black, and it's a black Michelangelo. Well, it was, yeah, something like that, right? It's a black Michelangelo with black trim and a black section and a black coated steel nib. It's really, really kind of a cool look to it. I suspect this one's going to be popular, maybe even in my pocket. I don't know. I like this one. It's not that expensive. It's really inexpensive. So.
I think the Venus is pretty, but
you got other
can't do a
fish
pink.
to fry?
I have other fish to fry that we'll be talking about in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
in fact, we'll have some quite a bit at the show that we don't have on the website.
Yeah, so like the 55 different Mont Blanc pens that we ordered. I still don't, I occupied with that. And then she goes and orders stuff, and then I come in today and I'm looking in the cabinet, and we rearranged the cabinets again this last weekend. We found a better way to get more space, better utilize our space. And I look in there, and then there's 2 rows in one tower display of something I hadn't seen before, and I thought, oh, well, this must be the new blank, and it's something else completely I didn't even know she ordered. So
we've got in the new Pilot E95S.
E95S,
and the burgundy and ivory and the black. And then
Plaisirs.
3 new colors in the Plaisirs, the icy white, the frosty blue, and the gunmetal. And I figured since I'm ordering platinum, I would just go ahead and get the cools and the balances, and then the 3776s arrived today.
She didn't tell me about that.
No.
Because I would have ordered one for myself.
So we will have all of those.
Including music nibs.
Yes, at the show. They are not up on the site, but if you're going to be at the show, or you can call.
Yeah. And I should mention that the Franklin Christoph 03s, we do have a couple with music nibs. The Christoph 3-time music nib as well. So.
Those are cool. If you live up north, you can use it as a snow shovel in the winter. It's that big.
Yeah, something
it's pretty
like that.
big.
Yeah. Also this week, we're continuing our YouTube videos, and since last week, Sailor Pro Gear Sky, the Franklin Christoph 02 Intrinsic. There's a video on the Mont Blanc Legrand 90th anniversary pens.
A pretty pen.
I do like the 90th anniversary Mont Blancs. Today, the Mont Blanc Daniel Defoe Writer's Edition for 2014, and of course, as I mentioned, the TWSBI Classic. This is not a replacement. So, and there are more to come. So, just keep tuned to the YouTube channel. We'll try to get those out almost every day. So.
Yeah. And then eventually, I'll do some. I keep putting it off. Oh, I've got stuff to pack or bookkeeping to do or something. QuickBooks,
yeah.
That's always a good one.
That's a good excuse. So. And certainly welcome constructive criticism on those too. So I'm trying to keep them short. We don't need to have long, drawn-out explanations of what a pen is. So, so there it is. Yeah. Do we have any shout-outs this week?
Mainly pre-show shout-outs.
Pre-show shout-outs?
Yep,
okay.
We're going to meet with John Thursday night.
John, I'm looking forward to it very much. So
yes,
it's gonna
very excited.
How long have we planned this? Months.
Months and months.
Months and months
a long
and months.
Time. Yep.
We're really looking forward to this, so I can't wait to see you. So.
Yep, and Rachel,
yep.
and Lisa. And we are going to see Charles and Angela. I'm excited about that. I've already warned them that I'm a hugger and a screamer. And Charles. It sounds bad, but I squeal and run and hug people. And Charles made sure to tell me he's not a screamer. So he'll receive the hug, but he won't be running toward me.
That might be awkward.
Yeah.
Mike and Tim. I believe Tim's coming, right?
Hope so.
Eddie G, of course.
Eddie G and Marianne, that will be good to see them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ryan will be there, Ryan Crusoe.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be good to see him.
Maybe we can have a beverage at the bar. We always seem to cross. It's like, oh, well, we'd love to hang, but we got this meeting.
So who else is going to be there? Aziza will not be there. We got to see her last year, and she brought us donuts. That was fun. Not for the donuts.
Donuts were fun.
Well, yeah, they were good, but it was good to see her. always good to see Scott and Jim.
Yep.
And Jimmy and maybe his daughter Suzanne will be there. So just happy to be there. Happy to go shopping.
So there it is. Anything else you want to talk about? You want to go pack? You really don't want to go pack. But.
I don't want to go pack. This is the worst part for me. I hate to pack.
Yeah, see, I have to put the pens in the trays, but we never have the same pens every show. So I have to, and we like to put the price on there so everybody knows, including ourselves, we know what the price is, and inevitably we sell the last one of a particular discontinued color, or we don't have a stock.
It's never the same.
So they never fill out the same way. So that's my job.
Well, maybe between Denver and Detroit, since it's the same week, they're back to back.
We're just leaving them in the bags.
We might.
Gonna leave the car packed.
We might.
I'm not redoing that two weeks in a row.
No. Well, we might be visited by either the Mont Blanc rep or the Landy rep that week, so that'll be crazy.
Oh, really? That's the week they're coming?
Maybe. We'll see. I know. It's a mess. Deal with it. Anyway.
All right.
So that's our focus, Dallas.
All right. Hope to see you there.
Having a good time.
And we'll be there in 48 hours in shorts probably. So in sandals. Looking forward to that. All right. I think that's it for tonight. We'll cut it off early. Comments, suggestions for topics. Use your pens. Write to us at Anderson Pens, 10 East College Avenue, Suite 112A, Appleton, Wisconsin 54911.
Or send us an email. You can email us at
Ryan@AndersonPens.net
or Lisa@AndersonPens.net. You can check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and all other social media as Anderson Pens.
The blog is blog.AndersonPens.net.
And the website is AndersonPens.net.
You can join our mailing list for notice of new products on the website, in the store, all sorts of good stuff happening. Thanks for listening to our podcast. We will see you in Dallas.
See you soon.
Good night.